and special financing available through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services. Only at your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. You've waited long enough.
See your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer for complete details and limitations on certified pre-owned warranties.
Welcome back here to What's Cooking Today, the nation's food, wine, restaurant, travel, and entertainment show. I'm Michael Horn with Eric Hines.
And Michael, right now on the line, we have Tuscan wine producer Andrea Cecchi from Cecchi Family Estates. Andrea, welcome to the show, my friend.
Hi, how are you?
We are great, Andrea. Thanks so much for being with us. It is here in the United States, I guess the world all over, it's National Moscato Day. Do you, Andrea Cecchi, and Cecchi Family Estates produce a Moscato?
Yeah, we are in the wine business since a long time. We are in Tuscany. We produce mostly Chianti wines, and but my family has different estates around there, and I'm very proud to come here visiting the United States because it's a big market, and I have found very nice people here that are very interested in my wines.
We love you. We love you. One quick question, then I want to get into this great family of yours and get the background here on Cecchi wines. Moscato, they say, can be almost white to black. Is there a dark Moscato that a lot of us don't know about, or is it mostly we see like the dessert side of the white Moscato, but is there like almost a black Moscato out there?
Yes, yeah. Moscato is very much produced in the northwest part of the country, so mostly in Piemonte and also a little bit in Sardinia. And it's a white wine, it's a white grapes that produce lovely wines for the dessert.
All right, there you have it. That's basically what we thought it was, but there was that little turn there in the black Moscato. So Andrea Cecchi is here, and this is a very interesting time for you because your family's history, and looking at this last night, there's some Luigis, there's a couple of Luigis in the family. Let's go to the history of the winery. Back in the 1800s, was it your grandfather, your great-grandfather? Give us the background on how this whole thing started.
Yeah, well, the first person that started the firm, that founded the estates was my grandfather Luigi, and then I had my father, and then we have Cesare, then we have my father Luigi. So I represent together with my brother Cesare now the fourth generation of the family, and we are very proud because next year we have the 125th anniversary of the company, so it will be a big event.
A big event. And Luigi, your grandfather, you are in the Tuscan area there. Is it Poggibonsi? Is that, how do you pronounce it, the village that you're from?
Yes, Poggibonsi is correct. But now we have since many, many years. Poggibonsi, yes, Poggibonsi.
Yeah, you're there
in
that village.
In Castellina in Chianti.
Okay, so you're in Chianti now, turning out those great wines. Your grandfather, Luigi, decided in the 1800s and the 1890s there to become an official wine taster. Was that a big deal in Italian culture to be an official wine taster, like a sommelier type?
Yes, at that time we didn't have so many laboratories, and the taste of the people, they made a big difference. So my great-grandfather, he was able to take tasting the wine and recognizing the quality of the wine. And so that he was a consultant of many important family of the area. And then he decided to open a own company in 1893 and in Poggibonsi, downtown the village. And then step by step, we became one of the most prestigious company in that region.
Boy, it all started in 1863 to this day, and Luigi raised 5 children, one of which was Caesar, and Caesar gave birth to Luigi, which is the original Luigi's grandson, your dad, and then you start getting involved here. How do you get involved in this now, Andrea? Because you and your brother start working in the Chianti. Tell me about this. How do you what's your appetite to get into the wine business?
Well, honestly, generation by generation, we can receive the passion of the parents. And that is the thing that makes you very excited to do and to be involved in this business. So together with my brother Cesare, we decided since the beginning to have 2 different jobs inside of the company. I was the guy that used to take care when I was younger to the agriculture department and blending and winemaking, and my brother was telling and flying and traveling taking care about the marketing and sales. Now we are working with a big team of people because, of course, things are changing. The company is more well structured, but we love to travel as well.
Yeah, you, Luigi, named after your grandfather, Cesare, your brother, named after your dad, and so you guys get together and start working in this thing, and you got an estate, I guess, in the 60s. Is that when you kind of moved the operation sort of to the Chianti area, started making Chianti Classico and all those good wines? Was that in the 60s?
Yes. We are there with we have also an estate inside of the region, close to the seaside, which is Maremma, where we produce lovely wines, especially red and white. So we have produced Vermentino and the Morellino di Scansano, but of course the Chianti Classico is in our heart, is our origin of the company.
Cecchi Family Estates is the name of the winery. You can find out the whole story at the website cecchi.net. That's CECCHI.net. Andrea Cecchi is here with us today. So talk to us about Chianti. There's the region. That's where the wine comes from. It's very easy to understand the Italian wines, the way the DOC and the DOCGs are put together for this. So you're in the area where you're producing Chianti. We go to an Italian restaurant. A lot of people here, I'm sorry to say, think only in United States wines. I sometimes do the same thing. What do we want to look for a great Chianti when we're going to a restaurant? Give us a tip so we can master that wine list and order the Chianti we want for our meal. What should we be looking for, Andrea?
Well, honestly, as you know, the Chianti was the first appellation in Italy in 1966, and is a very historical area. And inside of this large area, we have the Chianti Classico, which is the most historical area where the city of Castellina and Chianti, Greve Chianti, Gaiola and Chianti, and Rada and Chianti, they are located, and over there we have the most historical production of wine. Today we are not producing anymore the Chianti Classico with the white grapes. So what I suggest to the people that want to go to the restaurant and enjoy the wine, just have a look at the vintage. Recently we had a very nice vintage because the weather is changing. So on the market now they can find that the 2015, like the vintage, like 2014, like Reserva or 2013. So what I prefer is 15 and 13 vintages. And of course, the most important thing is that the Chianti and the Chianti Classico, they are very food friendly, so they have to enjoy the wines with the food, and not only Italian food, but there's just the food, some meat or some cheese, some aged cheese are the perfect, or pasta dishes as well.
Andrea Cecchi, I couldn't. You are incredible. You just imparted information to us and made us passionate, like you say. To hear you talk makes you passionate about Italian wine. So the Chianti Classico, definitely with food. And here's the big tip for everybody. You're telling us 2015 and 2013, very good years. So if we see that on a list, go for it as long as we're getting this. Now, you said you have other great wines. You're here in the United States. What are you here to do? Is this a celebration? You going on a tour? What's happening?
Well, we are just thinking about that. For sure, for the anniversary, we are going to celebrate our historical data, and we are thinking that we can have a nice party June, probably next year, something like that. But we are just thinking about that because.
So, are you in Italy today? Are you calling us from Italy?
I'm calling from Los Angeles. I'm Los
Angeles.
Angeles.
We want to come and. Yeah, we want to come and see you and get some more stories. Okay, here's where you find out about the wines. The website is cecchi.net, and I'll spell that, CECCHI, cecchi.net. Check out the wines there. Andrea, thanks so much for being with us. We love you. Visit here anytime. You're always welcome. The door is open. Thank you so much on CRN, the Cecchi Radio Network.
Need more money? Thinking of going back to school? Seriously, are you really going to spend over $100,000 in tuition and 4 to 6 years of your life at your age for a job that may not even